Yo, 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 Big Kish back up in here. So it looks like people are starting to abandon rather, the gangsterism. Y'all see the title? Y'all see the thumbnail? Gunna has covered up his YSL tattoo. Is it because he's done with the gang stuff, or is it because he's done with the gang stuff? Are we finished? Are we done? It could be because of the courts, you know what I'm saying, and him not having to do nothing with that, you know what I mean, because they labeled that as, they try to label it as a gang and all. I wasn't really tapped into that Rico stuff that they had going on. We about to get into it. We got Hello Yassine extras about to tap into this, and y'all please make sure y'all go pick up y'all copy of Street Dad, Geek Dad, Avoiding the Manufactured Mindset. The link will be in the description for purchase. I appreciate y'all for supporting me. And also, we got some cash apps that I've been meaning to get to right quick. Shout out to Mary Crawford. Thank you so much. She said, Auntie, really enjoying your book. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Auntie Mary, for supporting the book. LP. Bro, you spelled purchase wrong. I got it right, LP. I got it right, LP. You know I be rushing. Y'all know I'd be doing everything myself. Shout out to Deborah Sloan. Thank you so much for your donation. Deborah, LP, and Auntie Mary. Thank y'all so much for believing in the channel, and thank you for donating to the channel as well. Y'all know I don't like holding y'all. Without further ado, let's get it.
We got some new developments. So Gunna, he covered up his YSL tattoo. And this was getting posted everywhere. He had a YSL tattoo on his arm. The logo of quote-unquote Young Stoner Life Records. He used to be Young Successful Lifestyle. We really know what it means, originally at least. And then Young Thug actually responded to this in the comment section and said, he said it must end. And this is in reference to the Alford plea that Gunna took, where he talked about, YSL must end, and this was recorded in court. This has been ongoing, though, and Gunna has been trying to maintain his image ever since he got out free, which was a couple of years ago. And his attorney, Steve Sado, said that Gunna did not cooperate and did nothing and said nothing to jeopardize Thug's case. Gunna himself had released a statement that said, I have not made any statements, have not been interviewed, have not cooperated, have not agreed to testify or be a witness for or against any party in the case, and have absolutely no intention of being involved in the trial process in any way. And he didn't end up testifying or being brought forth as a witness or anything. But since then, he kind of alluded to the fact that he was still repping YSL. He messed with YSL. But it was odd because Young Thug was trying to drop the same day as him when he dropped Business is Business. And that didn't work out too hot because it ended up dropping a week after. So it dropped June 20th.
I think Gunna is trying to clean up his image because he got a lot of fans, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's not forget that, he put in that work. But I don't know if he could shake these snitching allegations that, they be saying, but his, lawyer said that he didn't cooperate. You know what I mean? But that goes against what they rap about. But I think he's moving towards the rapper / rock star image. That's what he's gearing towards. But I think he's really trying to get rid of that, that other and that YSL, all that slime stuff. You know what I mean? But I think he's trying to stop that.
23rd, and Gunna's A Gift and a Curse was out June 16th. Gunna's A Gift and a Curse sold around 85K, so he did.
Hello, you're saying over there eating lifesavers and shit. He said, "Oh, you that look."
Outsell him. I think Business is Business did around 89-90K. However, we know which album lasted longer, which one had more hits. Like Gunna had F You Mean and Bread and Butter.
Yeah.
So that didn't really work out too well. And then that really kick-started Gunna's momentum, or motion, as the Young Bucks call it, for the upcoming years. And at this point in time, Gunna was succeeding. He was still trying to make it cool, like he was messing with YSL, and people just kind of ignored it until 2025, about a month ago. So Young Stoner Life, the record label, the IG page, they deleted all traces of Gunna from their IG account, and they unfollowed him. So fans started thinking that this was going to be a split between the two, and this was like Young Thug putting out there that he doesn't mess with this guy. And funny enough, some people are still saying, no, it's just restructuring this and that, because there were internal things going on with the shifting of the record label, like Atlantic, Warner, 300, YSL, all this other mumbo jumbo that most of you don't really care about, and it doesn't really serve its purpose for this video, and we'll actually get into the clip in a little bit that ties it in. So at this point, Young Thug still didn't really say anything, but Young Thug really can't say too much. And then
he can't. That was a part of his agreement. Remember, he's on probation for 15 years. He can't say a lot of stuff. He probably want to go sit down somewhere. 15 years, y'all. So he can't come out talking none of that gangster stuff. Oh, you covered up your tattoo, slime. Oh, you ain't down with the game, no boy. He can't do none of that. None of that.
A year ago, we got this voice note or a voice message that was leaked by academics, which I'm going to play you guys right now.
They were trying to get him off of YSL. The conversation, and I had these conversations with people that worked with the new regime over at 300/Atlantic, and they said, yo, what's probably going to happen is that his contract is going to get moved. So he won't be YSL. But no, in the history of time, we don't care what you do. Like, not to make this a joke or nothing, but even if you're fucking kids, they're not letting you go. You get what I'm saying? Like
why that gotta be an example? Y'all see where they head be at? Perfect. I'm telling you, this dude been exposing himself. I know we talking about the YSL situation, but I'm telling you, these are weirdos right here. Why do that have to be an example? That wouldn't be on my mind as an example. I wouldn't use that as an analogy. I don't care what type of precursor you have for it. I ain't mean to say this, but you meant to say it. That's on your mind. Why is that on your mind? Bust it, bro. Yo, this is wild. Bro, it's a lot of weirdos out here, man. I'm telling you. And he can't even hide it. He can't hide it. That's wild. He just said that, bro. That is wild.
Music industry isn't like, no, they're going to be like, they'll optically take you off the label, but they're never going to say, we don't want percentage points on money you make. So it was said that Gunna's contracts, or not his contract, but his music was supposed to be dealt with by another label, while Thug and YSL still would get the profits. And eventually that YSL label would have gotten removed from Gunna's music. But Thug is still making money. Here's the problem. When Gunna got out, Gunna started doing this fake shit. Gunna was acting like he's cool with Thug. Now, that was the only problem. By the way, that was a really good move. Thug told everybody with 2 years. He told every Atlanta rapper, I don't fuck with this fuck nigga. The fans were thinking, yo, he's shouting out Thug. Because, you know, Gunna dropped this really hot album and he's shouting Thug out. Thug was never going to fuck with him. Thug don't fuck with him. So what happened is they didn't do anything with the label situation then. But I was always told they're going to get Gunna off of YSL.
The funny part is people like called out academics and were trying to say that this is AI, this is fake. They didn't want to believe it's real. Like the fact that he would post a fake AI and it was an exclusive, he didn't do that. But now come to find out, this was hitting up all of these different Atlanta rappers like Lil Baby, like Who else? I think 21. 21 seems to have just distanced himself from this whole situation, like Dirk. And Dirk and Lil Baby are two people that do not mess with Gunna. They stopped messing with Gunna, and they made it clear that they don't mess with Gunna. And even when Young Thug got out, he said whatever Wham says goes, in reference.
Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. We need to push this out in the algorithm.
To Lil Baby, and Lil Baby not messing with Gunna. Now, that's not too great for Lil Baby's career, because Lil Baby's last album, Wham, what Lil Baby song has been in rotation this year at all? He hasn't had a hit. So that didn't perform too well. I thought the album was okay. I didn't know
that quality wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there to me. And I ain't even hear the whole album. I just heard a couple songs. I was like, nah, this ain't hitting. It ain't hitting. Everybody who's rubbing shoulders with Drake or insinuating that they don't want to be between the beef, they on Drake's side, bro, they falling, bro. They fall. That it's done. That wave is over.
Know what more people want from Lil Baby? I think they just got fatigued. I think people had enough of Lil Baby. That's just what it is. So we come to find out that this was real, and now Young Thug's free. So people are like, well, now Young Thug might have something else to say. Well, no, that's not the case. So Gunna, he's not technically on he's not visually on YSL anymore, but technically he still is. And Academics goes into the context of not only this audio that he got, but also what's happening behind the scenes, that his sources are clearly the people that are doing business with these people, that are handling, okay, where's this song going to be released? Who's going to be on the song, but who's going to...
He probably on YSL and all that stuff, paperwork-wise. But if for being shown with them and all of that stuff, they probably doing something in the background, like slowly getting them off, selling the contract to somebody else. Remember, these people are these artists and stuff, they owned. They are owned. So they got to, separate all of that behind the scenes and all that.
To take the money from the proceeds of this, because Young Thug is still getting paid off of Gunna. So I'm going to run you guys that clip right now.
Hey, Dirk. I know. I want you on. I'm dropping this. This surprise album on the same day Buddy dropped his album. That shit coming up soon. I need a verse from you. If you feel like replying, if you feel like you want to reply to what that nigga saying or something, man, don't do it. Drop it on my album. I'm dropping a surprise album on the same day that fuck nigga dropped. Sing your verse in, bro. I want you and Wham on the same song. Sing your verse in. Academics music. I love you, bro.
He's still with that street stuff. I don't know when was this recorded, y'all. You want it? He sounds sneaky. That this kind of give you some insight on how he be orchestrating his stuff. No, you can do it like this. Look. No, I got them. Come over there and do that shit like this. Look, no, you grab a gun, right? And then I'm gonna come over there, and then I'm gonna grab it. Look, you pass it to me. Then we gonna do that. That's what he sound like. He sound like he ready to get some shit started. I'm telling you, man. Hey, look, these niggas, they still sneaky. I don't care how many millions they got. They still sneaky. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see how you orchestrate, man? But let's rewind that. Listen to how he sound. Let's rewind that. That sound like some street stuff right there.
Surprise album on the same day that fuck nigga dropped. Sing your verse in, bro. I want you and Wham on the same song. Sing your verse in. Academics music. I love you, bro.
Then no, you can do it like this. Then you gonna take it.
I know. Academics music. I want you on. I'm dropping this surprise album on the same day Buddy dropped his album. That shit coming up soon.
Yeah, little Buddy, and then we gonna get little Buddy. Yeah, I'm gonna put that little fuck nigga, and then you see that? You see the way he orchestrate that? You see what he did? Now you kind of get a little insight on how he be doing his stuff. Check it out.
I need a verse from you. If you feel like replying, if you feel like you want to reply to what that nigga saying or something, man, don't do it. Drop it on my album. I'm dropping a surprise album on the same day that fuck nigga dropped. Sing your verse in, bro. I want you and Wham on the same song. Sing your verse in. Academics music. I love you, bro. Academics music. Hey, Dirk. I know. Academics music. I want you on. I'm dropping this.
Your little tag is corny. That shit is mad corny. Academics music. Academic, your tag is weird. Get out of here. You corny. Get out of here.
This surprise album on the same day Buddy dropped his album. That shit coming up soon. I need a verse from you. If you feel like replying, if you feel like you want to reply to what that nigga saying or something, man, don't do it. Drop it on my album. I'm dropping a surprise album on the same day that for.
Just drop it on my album. Drop it over. That's one of them. Oh, that nigga sneaky, boy. That's one of them sneaky ninjas right there, boy. I'm telling you. You ain't fooling me with all them diamonds and your teeth all white and stuff like that. You ain't fooling me, ninja. You ain't fooling me. I see the dirt under your fingernails. I see.
Oh, nigga, drop it. Sing your verse in, bro. I want you and Wham on the same song. Sing your verse in.
Academics music.
I love you, bro.
So that paints a perfect picture of the entire situation. And for some people,
did they hit you with that? I love you, bro. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
That may have the question like, yo, why wasn't he just upfront about it? Why didn't he just say he wasn't messing with Gunna? Well, you got to think he's got to be quiet. He was facing that case the whole time. So they could have called it intimidation, trying to threaten a potential witness, whatever it may be. Same thing that happened with YSL Woody or however the hell that's pronounced. And I think this is a good move by Thug. It's a principled move. Some people are still, I don't even know how you can still question, especially with his most recent response. And the fact that he's giving a response at all just goes to show you that he's really, really trying to let everybody know I do not mess with this guy. But I also am willing to say that I think this is promo because Young Thug music, right? Gunna music. If we look at the past 2 to 3 years, Gunna's been scorching hot. Like Gunna hasn't dropped anything bad. And if you guys remember, if you guys have been here for many, many, many years, I was not too fond of Gunna early on. I think it was like Drip or Drown. I forgot when it was that I really started messing with Gunna's music, but I will say like post, I think it was Wanna, that album, I really, really enjoyed that. And then after that, I started enjoying Gunna a lot more. But when you think about the music that Gunna's dropped, we're more favorable towards that right now. I have seen inklings of hate of Gunna, and I kind of trying to dismiss his music as of late, but there is no doubting the consistency and the resilience to be able to do this without many features at all. Now, Offset did work with Gunna. I don't know how that's going to sit with Young Thug because they used to be cool, Offset and Young Thug. Same thing with Quavo. Quavo and Thug are really close, but Quavo didn't do anything with Gunna. Young Thug was supposed to drop an album in April. You guys remember that? When he was going to be free and he was like, yo, y'all are going to have to beg me to drop this album. Then he said he was going to drop it in April. And he's been out since October. So it's been, 7 months? And I've done a previous video where I talked about like, yo, what the hell is Young Thug doing? Like, people are not going to be sitting here salivating for new music from you. They're really not. I don't see anybody talking about, yo, Gunna needs to drop. Like, for example, Playboy Cardi, I Am Music, people were fiending for that to drop. Now, did that album last? Did that album come and go? That's a different conversation that we can get into on another day. I still need to give praise for that album in a separate video, but one step at a time. So Young Thug was supposed to drop in April. It didn't drop. He was supposed to drop in May. It hasn't dropped yet. So he's supposed to drop sometime this summer. And this is the thing. He keeps pushing it back, or his team keeps pushing it back. This is what I'm hearing. And now he's doing all.
And now y'all see why can't nobody drop now. Y'all be hearing it in these interviews. Kendrick Lamar messed it up for anybody to drop. Can't nobody drop right now. This is not the season for nobody to be dropping nothing. Cause it's gonna get stepped on. I'm telling you. Y'all let AZ Chike, Kendrick Lamar, Lefty, let the daylight you better let them rock out. Hey, look, you better go stay in the house. Stay in the house. Now ain't the time to be dropping nothing. Can't nobody drop right now.
All this about like Gunna removing the tattoo. I feel like this.
I like your shoes. I like your jewelry and all of that. I like what y'all doing, but you can't drop right now.
This is planted promotion, and Young Thug is now in the position where he has to chase after Gunna for headlines to get talked about to drop music, which is, I wouldn't say it's unfortunate, but it is a very big full circle moment. And it's great monetarily because the better Gunna does, the more money that Young Thug makes and will continue to make. But it is kind of sad because you think about it like, damn, Young Thug was him. And right now, musically, he's musical relevance. I won't say music quality. Musical relevance.
So they probably separating for us to see that they separated, but behind closed doors, Young Thug is investing in himself into Gunna. I think Gunna could still talk that stuff. Young Thug can't do nothing right now. Yeah, he could do a song here and there, but I think Young Thug is just going to invest everything into Gunna. That probably would make more sense. Because Young Thug got to be too careful. He got to be real careful. He can't go no. I don't think Gunna got all those restrictions like Young Thug got. He ain't got all those restrictions, and he's popping. People love him. People love some Gunna. People love that Gunna. Young Thug, he gonna have to. I don't think it's gonna work. Let's see what Yasin got to say.
He's kind of not. So I'm interested in knowing the actual details behind why the album isn't releasing. Is it creative by Young Thug? Like he wants to make sure he puts out the best product? And if that's the case, I definitely co-sign that. I don't know if I want to hear Lil Baby on it though. People are clowning the features. They're like, oh wow, he's got 21 Savage, Lil Baby, and Future again. This is like the fifth time like those three people appear on all three albums, and it makes sense, right? Like you're like, yo, these guys are cool with each other, they work together, and they're hot. Of course they're going to appear on each other's projects, but people are antsy and desperate for something fresh and new and young,
and that's why Dot is on top. Dot know how to take his 4-year break, 5-year break, however, and come back out and show ninjas. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting tired of that. Oh, come pour my cup and pour my cup, and oh, I got a pink toe and all that. She a foreign chick, and I roll my blunt, pour up a cup, my double cup. And, man, come on, man, it's too many Lil Waynes out here. It's too many. Y'all gotta refresh in the algorithm. Y'all gotta do something new, man. And this goes to show you that type of rap and all that stuff is getting up out of here, because why they ain't putting on nobody new? Like he just said, you got Young Thug, Gunna, Future, and Lil Baby. They put them on as a feature and all of that stuff. You mean to tell me ain't no upcoming artists in Atlanta? That goes to show you people going independent. They ain't messing with all this label stuff no more. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm going to leave it. Matter of fact, I'm going to tell you who do got bars. Lil Baby had an artist. I forgot his name. I think it's Enrico or something like that. Enrique. Carlos. I think it's Carlos or something like that. I forgot. He got bars. He got punchlines and metaphors. You know what I'm saying? But I forgot his name. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about Gunna removing his YSL tattoo. Is it because he's distancing himself from Young Thug, or is it because all that court stuff and he can't be associated with? It's kind of saying the same thing, but y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Big Kish signing out. I'm going, y'all.